And you're live.
Yeah,
Hey everybody,
Oh, not on the... No, wait.
Yes.
Hey everybody. Once again, it's that Sunday, that time for, what do we call it?
Live
The Live Vibes, man.
Live Vibes. That's what we're going to go with.
That's what they're going with, just in case y'all wanted to know.
Seems like a great name, so that's what we're going to work with. So today, if you don't know the panel, we got
D'Angelo, a.k.a. whatever the fuck y'all want to call me.
we have our guest today. James, introduce our guest.
No, she like... My name is James, a.k.a. Flatliner, a.k.a. Hater, Herder, all of that, all of the above. And we have...
Miss La.
La.
We have...
It's Marcus.
Marcus.
I'm
And our
Marcus.
special guest today
Now I
is...
Yep.
Amiyah Desire.
Amiyah
Desire.
Switch my shit up.
She had the
Okay.
Amiyah
Desire.
Okay.
Y'all look that shit up.
Yeah, she's tagged in this video. Anything you want to ask her or anything later on.
After this video,
She tagged up, so.
tagged up, check the video out, or whatsoever. So, all right, let's get it started. Let's get it popping and let's get it started. To you and all the viewers out there, what's the first topic?
First topic of today, we're going to talk about money. Now, that's one thing that everybody can relate to. I don't care your nationality, I don't care where you live at, I don't care what it is. Money relates to everybody. So, when it comes to money, we're going to talk about maybe 2 or 3 different lanes. The first lane is going to be the lottery, right? Now, if you hit the lottery, let's do the lottery question. So, let's say you hit the lottery for $5 million, right? And your spouse gets locked up. And I'm pretty sure y'all seen this question online before. And it costs them $4 million to get out. Do you spend the bread and y'all still have $1 million left over? Do what y'all do? Do you say, fuck it, shouldn't have been dumb, shouldn't have been here in the first place, eat them years, I see you get out, relationship's over? Like, how do you carry the situation? Now, to start this off, I think most people would dictate what type of relationship they're in with somebody. Like, if they just meeting somebody, just dating somebody, of course they're going to be like, fuck that shit. But just imagine if you are with somebody 10 years, 15 years, you know what I'm saying?
Question for you.
Mhm.
Now, did we win the money together, or was you already locked
No,
up?
that's your,
So this is my money.
This is your money.
Mm-hmm.
He was out
Okay.
with you. Y'all, everything was cool.
But I won the money.
You won the money.
Okay, but he was out.
He was out
Okay.
when you won it, right?
Mhm.
Y'all relationship, everything's going good.
Mhm.
Something happened. He get locked up.
Mhm.
He need $5 million to get out, or he gonna do
He needs
15.
He needs
He
4
had
million.
4 of my 5.
4 of your 5, or he gonna do 15.
Okay.
And y'all relationship's good. No issues. Like y'all, everything been straight.
It ain't that good if you got your ass locked up.
But I mean, it could have been anything. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It could have been wrong place, wrong time. It could have been he was, hanging with somebody and something happened. At the end of the day, he's locked up. He doing 15, but he can get out on bail if he had 4 mil. You got 5.
I got 5, right?
You got 5. It's
And
not
that's
y'all
all I'm
5.
saying.
It's
I
not
got
y'all.
5.
You got 5. What do you do with your 5?
Sit there with my 5, and I'm gonna wait for you to come back.
Let
But
him
I'll
eat
put
the
money on
15.
your books, though.
Okay.
You'll be you'll be eating good and all
Eating.
that.
Shit.
I mean, why?
I get it.
I gotta get my money.
I get it.
You know, I can't. I'm sorry. Say whatever. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck how good it was. I don't give a fuck if it was great. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about money here. Money is the root of
15,
all
yeah.
evil.
It's 15.
Okay, well, fuck. You should have been out at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's crazy. It's almost like you got his life in like the most.
It's not in my hands. Don't
It
say
is.
it's in my
It is
hands.
though, because you
Nah.
got an option to get your man out. So it's partially in your hands right now. He can't do shit about it, but you can.
I'm gonna be the
You
female.
gotta understand, man. You gotta think. What if it was vice versa? You feel what I'm saying? You gotta think about that.
No, you don't.
Motherfuckers ain't
You
gonna
got a
sit up
nigga
here-
that's gonna ride and drop that phone.
Exactly. And if he
Or you
ain't
got a
like
nigga.
that,
That's what I'm saying, but you gotta know that.
but you really don't know when money is involved, though.
That's what we talking about last week. We was talking about being in different situations when it comes to marriage and other shit. You don't know nobody until they're put in a situation to where they got to respond to the
And
shit,
I
and
guess
they
he
respond
just-
in a way you don't know.
He just would never know me.
I'm gonna play the female in this route, and say, baby, I would have done it, but you should have been with me.
Exactly.
You should have been spending time with me.
Exactly.
That way I don't feel as bad, because I'm not 4 mil.
That's a lot of
That's
money.
a lot of money, dog.
And I got kids.
Dog.
And that's tax.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's crazy.
I can't.
That's
I know.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
That's a hard one, man.
It's
Especially
not
if somebody
hard.
that, no, it's not a hard. I'm talking about like if you know that you can control, not like it's literally in your control, but
That's not even half of the money.
It ain't
You don't
even
even
half.
know what
No.
the outcome
we
is.
ain't talking like a 2.5 or 2 mil. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Where it's like,
but
all right, we can still
bail-
eat good with this.
Bail just means get them out for right now.
Yeah.
About what
Exactly.
what
Exactly.
Amiyah was saying.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now you pay this for a meal, and they get out, and
Still
then
locked.
get convicted.
Then what?
Now they gotta go back in, and you didn't
And then
waste
my
it.
money is
Wasted
still
a
there. It's
whole
gone.
4 mil.
Yeah.
I
And
can't.
then you gonna expect something on your books.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I,
Cause you know she got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
well,
you
she ain't got it now.
Now you
Got
took
it now.
it.
You
But
got
they
it.
the fucking bond bills done got it.
That's fucked up. That's a hard one, dog. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. If you're dealing with somebody and you have to drop 4 out of the 5,
I mean, I can see if you said one.
I wish I see that's the thing.
Well, 500,000.
Yeah, now see, it was a meme that was shown to me. So I feel like if it was in a little more detail, like if we knew what the crime was, or if we knew, you know what I'm saying, different things like that, like
I
but it
don't
doesn't really
know
matter.
what the crime was.
Scoodle.
That shit don't matter.
That's crazy. I don't know, man.
I think that it's because I can't tell what's happening. Like you don't know what's going on with the situation, right?
You see,
Then it'll be it's too hard for me to say that I'm gonna give you more than half of my winnings based on something that you did, whether it's right or wrong. Now, if I talk to your lawyer, and I got a clear indication that maybe you'll get out, I still don't know if I'm gonna drop that. If you love me, then you'll understand this decision to protect me and mine, or me and ours, if those are your kids, right? You just gonna have to take one for the team. It's a hard one to take for the team, but you'll be alright.
You'll eat though.
Yeah.
No, make sure you got that.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll be good.
So yeah, that's
I'ma be
that's
great.
too much.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Responsibility
What you think,
first.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Here we
my
go.
thoughts? No. Fuck that shit, girl.
Get her out.
I mean, look, the love language says that you have to.
Get him out.
He's the love doctor. He's the love doctor. That's
Look,
what
first I'm
look
gonna
at.
put myself in a situation. If I got locked up and my girl had, $5 million, they say got 4 to get me the fuck out. Look, yo, I'm gonna do that for fucking 15. Look, I need you to invest that motherfucking money. I need you to flip that shit like
Flip
800
that.
motherfucking times. So by the time I get out, look, I ain't really gotta worry about too much shit. I'm doing my time. I fucked up and did the shit. So look, fuck it. I gotta do the time, but just flip that shit. Hopefully, if she a faithful one, she good, and she down for me. Like how some of these motherfuckers do be for niggas in jail. Look, I ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah.
And like I say, you invest that money, flip that shit, get me a bomb ass lawyer. I'm gonna be trying to get out on good behavior like a motherfucker.
Right.
Mop and shit, teaching little kids to come up to this motherfucker. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I can
Yeah.
to try to make that 15 a
Less
quick
than
5 or
15.
7.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it'll be my first time, so hopefully I can get that shit reduced or something.
Yeah.
And fuck that, but cause then if I ask you to do that shit, you waste 4 mil on me, and then throughout the whole rest of the relationship, you gonna be looking at me like, I wasted 4 mil, holding that shit over my
4
head.
mil for you, nigga. Like
4 mil for your
it ain't
motherfucking
gonna be
ass.
over.
Like,
So
bruh.
that's a good way. You know what? It
Nah,
reminds me of
I ain't got time for that.
It reminds me of Gucci's situation when Gucci Mane got locked up. You know what I'm saying? His girl was with him or whatever, and he left like, look, babe, my money is here. This is how much we got. We got, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 mil to play with. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself straight, da-da-da. And she was already into the cosmetic stuff. She was doing like lip gloss and shit, doing outfits or whatever. She took that 2 mil, flipped that shit. I think it was up to like 10 by the time he came home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to make sure you got somebody that's going to ride with you like that. It's going to stick with you, not take your money and bail. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that's going to really hold your shit down. So, but you never know. You never fucking know. Because she could have just took that shit and dipped, my nigga. She could
Her
have.
own shit.
But she was a real one. So you just never know, man. You don't know if you got a real one or not. But sometimes you got to take a gamble. That nigga ain't had no choice. She knew all his businesses. Like, look, man, I'm putting everything on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she ran with the ball and got it there. It's cool. So that's what that is. But it's a lot to look into that. So I understand that for sure. So I think it's time for one of your
Yes.
random in the vault. Pick one out of my brain, throw it out
Yes.
there. Her topic is called "What are the fucking odds?" If you haven't been aware of what this is, it's basically a lot of different stories that she'd have been through, and it's like, what are the fucking odds of
This
this
is
happening?
real shit.
Real shit that she's
This
been
is
through.
real shit. So since you were using that term, a real one,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Look at the segue. All right.
let's go into it.
Okay.
So, you meet someone,
Mm-hmm.
right? Y'all been together for 6 years.
Okay.
Everything was great. Going out, sex good, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, everything the sex just stops for some strange reason. Y'all still taking trips together. No intimacy though. Doing everything for this person. So now this person finds somebody to talk to on the side. He doing everything for this girl to keep her happy, but he's also trying to make his current girlfriend still happy. This girl is doing nothing for him. Crashed 2 cars. You're not having sex to pay for damages. You're not giving up no ass that you just crashed my vehicle. You ain't giving nothing. You're taking trips to Puerto Rico, Miami, but you keep saying you're not in the mood. What the fuck is going on? What do we do here? What he feels like in his heart, as long as I do right by this girl, she's going to do right by me eventually. But he wants to keep me happy as well because he feels like I'm giving him what he's missing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But he's catering also to this girl who's doing nothing but ruining everything that he has. What the fuck are the odds of that?
It's shit like that happens, but it's not often. It's not often at all. But the issue is that whatever the fuck he was missing in the relationship, he definitely should have put that shit on the table so they could either figure that shit out or end that shit right where it is. That's the only way you're supposed to do that. You don't supposed to have, I got my girl, I'm gonna stand by her, I'm gonna do everything for her, but I'm missing this, and this out of this relationship, so I'm gonna get this, and this
but
from
this
this
girl
person.
is saying, oh, I'm just not in the mood. Oh, I've been working all day.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
it's
don't want
not
it.
him
It's her.
getting this from the side saying that, oh, I'm not in the mood.
this
It's
is the
her
main-
saying it.
yeah.
Oh, she got the game all the way.
Yeah.
First off,
She been gone.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ben.
but
she
he
should've
just
been out
don't get it. He refuses to walk away from this shit
there. Nah, my nigga.
because he feels like she will eventually come around.
Nah.
They haven't had sex since March, and we about to what's this?
October.
Damn near
tomorrow.
October 1st.
October tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nah, nope. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. That not in the mood shit. That shit gets you through a week. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, it could be some type of physical. You know what I'm saying? You know, women, how women are, whatever. You get it. Sometimes it can happen. You may not feel good. Something may be going on with you personally, whatever. But you're not gonna hit me week 2, week 3, or I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. You got me all the way fucked up. So no, that's not. He should have called signs in March. There's no way that he's still holding on to
And
this
this is where they
situation.
went to Miami, actually.
And they
in March.
taking trips and not fucking.
Trips and not fucking.
Oh,
You got me
Puerto Rico, all that.
And-
We talking about out of country.
Right, and
Like
this isn't like a health issue. This is I'm just not in the
Yeah.
mood. Like I said,
She's
she
not.
using that nigga.
Yeah.
She using that nigga for trips and shit.
What you say, honey?
She's not into him.
No.
I'm just not that
And I
into
tell
him.
him that all the
That's
time. I
real.
said, look,
That's
man.
real. There's no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way I'm going to Jamaica, Miami.
Yeah.
I'm not traveling, taking sand to the beach and not. Like, that doesn't
Exactly.
make any
Yeah.
sense. The signs are there, but this is classic of somebody who's in love and sees what they want to see, right? So the signs are there, but you're just like, well, eventually, or maybe they just making excuses for somebody.
Yeah.
And if I know you gonna let me take advantage of you,
I'm gonna keep doing the shit.
Keep
Shit,
doing
now
it,
I just
man.
started taking advantage.
See what
Fuck
I'm
it.
saying? And that's the thing. Like taking advantage.
Because now I see that she's doing.
Because that's a
you
whole
know?
nother fucking thing.
Yeah.
But that happens though. You can't be out here. You just can't. You can't do it.
but
You
people
know?
do that because they settle, right? So it's like getting married. You got married, and all of a sudden, you know, the sex was great, and you're into your 3rd month of marriage, and now there's no sex, but they pay the bills, and the kids
Yeah.
are well taken care of, and we live in a nice neighborhood, and everything else just outweighs the fact that you're not getting any until eventually it doesn't, and then
Right.
it's like, well, I'm either going to cheat or we're going to
And that's what's going on
Right.
because I'm trying to explain to him there's no way in the world that this girl is not having sex with someone
You a
someone
goddamn
else.
liar.
Absolutely.
You gonna sit here and
Yeah,
say you
he
ain't fucked
feel
nobody
like-
else
yeah.
since March.
Yeah.
And fucking October. You
Yeah.
got-
Absolutely.
come on.
And he ain't fucking nobody. Well,
Well,
I mean,
he might not be.
no,
if he's,
not now.
If he's in love, he ain't
Oh.
doing it.
I mean, at a time,
At
you know what
a
I'm saying?
time.
He can go and get that from you, but as far as him and his relationship, like, you're not gonna
Because
say.
I had to put it to rest my damn self. Like,
Yeah.
you just dumb as shit, and I really can't keep fucking with your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Like, she done been crashing your cars, and, you know, y'all went to 2 trips since I've known you, and you just come back dumber and dumber, greener and greener. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is going on? Very handsome, very cute.
Because you know that's the thing where people feel like,
He's just
I'm
green. And this broad looks terrible. She looks terrible. This girl is terrible. Just terrible.
It's something about her, huh?
It's that good box.
It's something about her, huh?
I think he's dwelling on that. You know, I think
He probably had
dwelling
the
on
box
past.
and it was like that, and but now he just don't want to let that shit go, so he can keep
Mhm.
taking the trips and trying to, get her back into.
As soon as we get on a plane, train, or in the automobile, you already know off the top.
No, fuck that.
We fucking.
Before that even happens, that should already be established.
I ain't. Especially if I pay for the vacation.
Yeah.
Because the way it sounds, he's paying for all
Yeah,
these
he paying
trips.
for the shit.
Of course he's paying for it.
Oh my God.
Nah.
If I pay, you got the lay. I'm gonna leave it just like that.
Jesus.
No.
If I pay, you got the lay.
Gosh, I cannot do. I can't.
That shit crazy.
It's sad.
That's wild. I couldn't be in this situation. And I know people, like you say, like how you said, like if I know that you're gonna do this shit for me, then I'm gonna take advantage of this
Yeah.
shit. Like that's how a lot of people are. You know what I'm saying?
that's because that's human nature almost in a sense, right? Because it was something that you weren't getting that
Right.
you're now getting from me, regardless of whether it's it's like the 80-20 rule, right? So like you get 80% of what you want, 20% of what you don't want. But there's some shit you're settling for. There's a difference. There's a difference between this person is really amazing, but I know that they're shitty at organization, versus this person is really amazing, but they're cheating on me and using me up for my money and trips. Like, that's completely different. So it doesn't make sense to do that, because in the end, you only hurting yourself, and that's why we end up with like such a high divorce rate, or people who don't want to get married after having been married, or like me, I've never been married, but I have friends who have been married, divorced, and you're looking around, and you're like, do I really want to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, what can I do to avoid that? Because it looks insane. Like we're only in our 30s, so like. To experience divorce at this type of level, especially in 2018, when the dating pool looks like a fucking drop of water on the ground, you know what I mean? So it's like you have to decide what you're willing to put up with, in a sense.
Yeah, because that's what ends up happening. When you feel a certain way for somebody, you deal with shit. You put up with the shit that they do, and you try to look past. Oh, we ain't fucked since March, but maybe she just really want to. I gotta get her back into like. You really try to like.
Then you start blaming yourself.
Exactly. Like, what am I doing? That's
He's like,
not
Tanya, I really disrespected her. I used to call her all type of bitches, and
but see, there you go. That's him trying to make it make sense to him. No, like I feel like for her, she has to go into details and like, yo, this is what's bothering me, and this is why I haven't been feeling you like that. Like, just come out and just say that shit. So
it's somebody else.
Yeah,
it's somebody else.
Period. That's what especially if it's no sex, my nigga. It's
somebody else.
Like, don't be stupid. It's somebody else. Hell yeah.
If you are her and you're watching this,
I was about to try to give her some damn advice. Like, stop crashing nigga cars and, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let the nigga go. You know what I'm saying? But.
And to me, all that could have been avoided if in the beginning, before you even go into a relationship, I believe like you should already know what you want throughout the entire relationship, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with. That's almost like a motherfucking contract to me. Like you go on a job, you know what your duties are.
But that's not always it don't always work like that, right? When you go on an interview, you put your best foot forward. Them first 90 days, you on time, you at work, and then as soon as you get off probation, you are like, hey yo, bro, I'm about to be late. Oh, I'm teleworking today.
And then it's up to that job to decide if they want to fire you or not.
But that's my point. So even in a contract, we could have made a contract. We could have signed that contract, and then I could have breached the contract. But if you still choose to keep me on the team, that's your fault.
Yeah, it's his fault. Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, still, to have that knowledge out there to know, like, this is what I'm expecting.
But most people aren't that honest. Right. The reality of it is honestly looks like a dirty cuss word to a lot of people. Like, to be honest and say, like, hey, I like you, I'm rocking with you, but I currently have a fuck buddy. They'd be like,
oh God, no.
Yeah. You do what now? Like, what did you think I was saying? Not getting my orgasm?
Because people can't handle that shit.
But that's my whole point.
They can't.
So I have to tell you, oh, I'm just single, right? That's it. I'm single. Because if that's what you want to hear, then I'm going to tell you, well, I'm single. Then
but
when
that's
you
not
ask,
necessarily all the time, because you don't want to always hear that. I tell people straight up, tell me if you have, you got 3 bitches. Right. I want you to keep all of them. Don't stop talking to nobody. You know, because the honesty is what's going to make me want to fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the lies, oh no, I'm not married. No, I'm not doing. I have friends. What the fuck is friends? Whole time these are girls that you're really
You've been
with.
banging.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly,
So it's like keep it 100 because when I find out you're fucking done, and I don't even have time for all of
Yeah,
that.
be honest
Be
until we come
honest.
to an agreement.
Yeah.
We make the contract, and we can just. But if we're not honest, then that's where the issues are because then everybody's like, oh, well, she couldn't handle if I told her X. How you know?
How you know?
I
I
got a
asked
whole
you.
lineup. You
Yeah.
think you knew? Get out of here.
The first sign is when you're around and the phone ring and they don't answer.
Yeah.
I got people.
I know.
whose
Or this
phones
shit like this.
Ding. Right. The phone over or the phone that
Uh-huh.
dings, but you don't see an alert. Your phone stay black? For real?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all down, hold down.
When that phone ring, I'm looking at you dead in your face. Go ahead, you
You
can
answer
answer.
that?
Ain't no problem. You can answer
But people
that.
don't understand. I respect you more. Text your friend back.
Oh,
I don't have
text
her
and
waiting,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
I'll text you
because
anytime.
this just
Also
shows me
the
what type of
nicknames.
person that I'm dealing with. That you're
Yeah.
trifling and you're sneaky, and I don't want that. Be open. Text them back. Answer. I'll be quiet. But, say
quiet.
hello, I'm busy. Something. Just don't do that because that lets me know, okay, I can't even really fuck with you if I really wanted to because you already showing me that you some bullshit.
Okay. So, all right, we done ranted on enough
That's a
about that.
good one though. It was a good one.
It was
It's
good.
a good story. Really good story.
What's the next topic?
Oh man. This came from the end of the last show. If y'all haven't seen it, the topic is unwanted pics, right? Of course, from a female's perspective, niggas always sending dick pics. You know what I'm saying? For no fucking reason, they just, you know, they wild, they savages with it. Of course, the women's take on that, guys, especially like men. Women aren't like that. Women don't just randomly do it, but it does happen in some cases. So we're going to talk about shit like that as far as from the male's perspective. So I'm going to let you go first, James, since you kind of segued this topic together. And yeah, I guess from your perspective, but then you can also ask the women if, you know, how they feel about it.
Me personally, I don't send nothing unwanted. I know a lot of women these days like receipts.
Mm-hmm.
They
Facts.
love to keep receipts.
Yes.
So I always say, I don't send unless I receive. Because I refuse for you to go around telling everybody, he just sent me this. He sent me this. And they don't see nothing that you've done. They didn't see you asking me before, what is it like? How big is it? If you ask anybody on my friends list, they're going to tell you my name is King Humber the Tugboat and I have a shrimp. I tell them all that. I get women all the time, I don't believe it. Send me some proof. And I say no. I don't send proof.
No.
Now, if you send me love, don't send me no titty pictures. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off my shirt and I'm going to send you a chest picture. If that's...
but one thing to show.
Well, I don't have sex to your breast. I don't even, well, some
not
of them
about to
do
say.
have it in their ass, but I don't
Oh my
need a
gosh.
picture of your ass. I don't want none of that. I need to know where the shrimp is going.
Oh my goodness.
So, I need that picture. You send me that picture, let me see how well maintained this cat
Oh my goodness.
and all of that.
You was not my OBGYN, bro. Cut it out.
I ain't digging all up in there, but you know,
I'm just saying.
I don't send nothing. That's just me. I don't send nothing unwanted. You got to ask. Well, not even ask, because you can ask all you want, but if you don't send first, you won't receive first from me. That's just me.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't have social media, but she does have a phone. Do you just randomly send box
I
pictures
know you have.
to just just anybody though? Like
He said he's
if
flirting
we
over
talking,
Not-
if we
it's
talking,
her. Wait.
I
know she is.
never
Send
came
random
off to
pictures?
you.
Or
I
receive
never
random
said.
No, send. He asked her if she sent it.
I never said send me this
Mhm.
or send me that.
Mhm.
Have you ever sent it anyway without him asking?
Yeah,
And how did you feel?
good.
Mm.
Cause I got some shit that my shit right.
Okay.
My shit,
My shit right. Ain't no shame in what
So
I'm
how
saying.
would you feel when you talking to a dude and he just randomly?
I mean, this shit happens all the time.
I know
And
that.
it's just, it's sometimes it's a turn off. Sometimes it's irritating.
But when is it a turn off? when it's ugly, when it's small, when is it a turn on?
Or is it just from a nigga that you don't really fuck
When
with
it's
like
from
that?
a nigga I don't even really fuck with like
Yeah.
that. And then it's small at that. And then I really wasn't even looking at you like that. And now I don't even really want to talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like,
It's like a domino effect now.
yeah,
right?
now it just came crashing down and the shit really did burn. Like, for instance, you know, I'm at work one day and a friend of mine supposed to be on vacation. So we talking and then I'm like, well, I'll talk to you later. And then a message come through. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? We just got off the phone. What the fuck do you have to send me? And with a dick pic. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, why the fuck would you even do this? You feel what I'm saying? And now he doesn't have no understanding as to why the fuck we can't talk at all no more and why I don't want to see him. Because I didn't ask for that. You feel what I'm saying? And then it wasn't even a... So now it's like...
Exit out.
I don't even want to... Like, you just...